What's happening, people? I'm Kameron Moyer, and you're watching the man, the myth, the legend. Now today is story time. I'm going to tell you stories over the course of this journey that you guys spend with me. Today, I'm going to talk about my college experience. Now let's start at the beginning. Don't worry, I'll make it short and sweet. So in the beginning of my college experience, I was really nervous because the only other person that had graduated in my entire family was my father. And there's this big pressure that was weighing on me because by the time I graduated high school, at the age of 19, 12 of my friends had died to gang violence. And I had to get out. I had to find a better way for me, a better way of thinking, a different way of thinking. So I embarked on the journey of college. Now, I spent quite a bit of time at the community college dragging my feet. I spent about 3 years, but then something just hit me, and one day I said, I gotta go, I gotta get out of here. So I packed up, took all the money that I saved up, and I moved to Lawrence, Kansas. My first apartment, first experience as being an adult, and it was scary. It was extremely scary. And I remember taking tests in the very beginning, my psychology tests and studying for hours upon hours, and then getting my test back and I had a D. And I put in all this time, invested all this blood, sweat, and tears for this. It was disheartening. I remember getting my test and going into the car and literally just weeping, thinking to myself, I can't do this. I need to go back home. I can't do this. But then a little voice in my head, you can call him God, you can call him Spirit, you can even call him my soul, said, Kameron, keep pushing. You can do this. Do not give up. You have a purpose. So I studied harder. I studied twice as hard as other students. I went to the library constantly. I was getting tutors. I put in double time and I worked my ass off, and I ended up on the dean's list. To see my name on that list, and to see that all the blood, sweat, and tears got me there. And then to think beforehand, I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna graduate. There's no way that I can do this. And then to put that cap and gown on and walk across that stage, and my mom was crying, my cousins were there, my brothers, my sisters, and they're all cheering me on because I made it. I did it. I said I was gonna do something. I set out for it, and I completed it. The message in this, people, the reason why I am sharing this story is because for those of you out there, old, young, in between, there are going to be hard days. There's going to be times you're thinking to yourself, I can't do this. I'm not going to make it. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, if you keep trying, even if it's a small little bit, keep trying. I promise you this. If it doesn't work, holler at me and we can try to work it out. But keep trying, and eventually you will have a breakthrough. You will break through that situation that you feel as though that you cannot get through. I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you guys for spending your time listening to my story. Once again, I am Kameron Moyer, the man, the myth, the legend. If you like the video, hit it with a thumbs up. If you don't, hit me with a thumbs down. Please comment, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. You guys have a great evening. Again, thank you for watching. Let's go.